Guys, it's time for my box stock Scx6x6x6 to get some more VITAVON. I've got the new Mod 1.5 gear transmission. This piece right here is a secret. Don't tell anybody. When I get it figured out, it's going to be awesome though. But anyway, this right here, this transmission is going into the Scx6. I've got the skid for this transmission to go into it. And because of what's going to happen when I put that transmission in, finally upgrading my drive shafts because I got a feeling I'm going to need it, along with I'm finally putting some metal links on this thing. Yep, the high clearance links. All this is going on this Scx6x6 right now. Let's get to the table. Before I get started with this thing, I want you guys to see this transmission. I'm going to pull this cover off right here and show you guys the Mod 1.5 gears in this thing. This is beefy, and this particular plate is for something big. This is just a test piece right here. Very thinly printed test piece, but it fits. I just got to get a few modifications to the transmission. Yeah, you guys are going to love it. However, let's go ahead and move on to the skid before I pull that cover off and show you that. This skid was sent with it. It appears this is required to go with it. So, possibly because of the cutout right here. All right, looks good. And then the links, the high clearance links. Finally going to put some high clearance links on this thing. Over here, we got the motor support. This must be it right here. There's a motor support piece that's got to go on this thing somehow. I'm not exactly sure where just yet. Check that thing out right there, guys. Big Mod 1.5. Now, this can actually cause issue. And that issue would be that the pinion gears for Mod 1.5 are almost always 8mm. Unless you can find some pinion gear out there with a 5mm bore, you're going to have to go big on motor, which is what I'm going to do. Keep watching, you'll see. And here we go. All this is coming out. And I cannot use the stock motor because I don't have a 5mm to 8mm adapter for the pinion gear. But all this is coming out. Let me just go ahead and get it done. While I'm taking this apart, I want to show you guys some of the slop I had in the suspension. Look at that. That is pretty darn loose there. This is where I'm at on the teardown. Just simply took all that stuff right out. That's your stock skid right there. And here's the new skid. Now there's one thing I want to point out about this. When you put this skid in place, I'll take the transmission out of it. Make sure your links are where you want them to be. And the reason I say that is the bolts come in this way. That means the chassis is going to actually block these bolts in place. So you could actually put them in the other direction and just leave the threads back here. I mean, that would actually work. It would allow you to be able to get the bolts out and to change it if you're going to be doing anything crazy. But I'm just going to set them up possibly where they are and see how everything aligns. I just noticed something else about this skid that is phenomenal. Look at this. It's set up to where you can actually put a 4-link in the front. Look at that. Like the stock one only has it on one side, right? This one has it on both sides, front and back. So we could custom build with this, guys. We could custom build and put a 4-link front end in place. Ooh, this is nice. You know, I've done a lot of things with the Scx6, but this is the first time I've ever actually taken the frame apart. I guess it's the first time for everything, right? And here we are. This is set up just like the stock one is as far as the geometry goes. The best I can tell, everything is the same. So this will go back into the chassis, and then I'll get the chassis put together, and we'll flip it over, and we can start messing with that beautiful transmission. Remember all that play I had in the front end? That's it. It's like maybe 0.5 millimeter at the pinion gear. A little bit more at the portals, but that's so much better. Oh, yeah. Yes. I gotta tell you, that's a really clean setup. Really nice. Okay, let's test and see if this little motor will fit in here. Oh, wow. It fits with room to spare. This is a new Hobbywing motor off of a MAX5 setup, MAX5 G2, 800 kV. I got the V1 mounts up here too. Oh no, 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 no. This is absolutely crazy. This motor right here, this is a 70 millimeter motor. That's a 70 millimeter. This is the same size as the Hobbywing MAX4 560 kV motor. It fits. Oh my God, it fits. Dude, this motor here would be on vacation no matter what I do with it. But before I go there, before I oh my God, that's crazy. Before I mess with that, let's see if the MAX5 G2 can at least get close to crawling, right? Oh my gosh. Guys, this is so over the top. This is beyond crazy. And I want to give a huge thank you to Arthur saying, VITAVON. This is awesome. Wow. And I want to point out, I'm not showing the entire install because honestly, it's a very simple bolt for bolt install. It just simply goes right in. Wow. It is built. 28 size motor. Mod 1.5. I don't know if this can be loud, quiet. Hopefully I can get it quiet. The system, I'm not sure the crawl mode on it. If it doesn't have a mode, so you kind of got to set it up and hope for the best. Everything went in perfectly. Okay, it's all there. You can actually fit a MAX4 with the 560 kV, but really, I cannot possibly see a reason for it. Without a doubt, I know this is going to work. 8S or 12S, honestly, I don't know which is going to be best. We're going to find out. Now, to fit the top on, I did have to cut the little piece in the back to allow that third battery to power the servos. I want to get rid of that, but I don't know how if I'm going to be running 12S. So I kind of got to have that third battery. Not a fan of that, but it's just what it's going to have to be. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the build video. This thing is immaculate. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Guys, check that description. I'll link up all this stuff down below. Use those links. Hit that subscribe. Ring that bell. Stay tuned. The drive's coming up. Catch you later.
If you're still watching, you are top shelf. You are the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. You are phenomenal. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Now, down below, there are links for the products you see. Also for channel memberships, if you guys want to be a part. Channel members get early viewing on pretty much everything that I can. So guys, check that description. There's a lot of info down there. Thank you all for watching.